There seems to be a really high level of interest in these old Rotring 600 pens and pencils, so I wanted to do a quick video about this Rotring 600 0.9 millimeter pencil I've had. This is a really mint condition pencil I picked up years ago, and I never really used it much as I don't like pencils, but I have kept it around, and I bought it initially to round out my Rotring 600 set. But again, from the lack of use, it stayed in really good condition. So this is a good example of what a prime 600 looks like. You can see that the body has a really nice texture to it. There's no cracks in the brass, which happens on some models. And the knurling itself, which is one of the defining features of the Rotring 600 versus the Newton, is in great condition with no wear at all. Some of the features of this pen that make it cool, aside from the general design and the really nice brass body, is this right here. You could show the hardness of the lead. This isn't a setting, it just, this thing turns or doesn't turn, and you put it on what you want. Here you can see the cap removes, and the eraser has a little bit of wear, but it's in good shape. Then this removes further, and you have the lead in there. This model is not the retractable model. This is the standard Rotring 600. They did come out with a retractable tip pen and pencil, which is really rare. Those are usually in the gold. They're hard to find. And they go for a couple $100s on eBay if you're really dedicated. The pencil has a really nice click action to it, but it's a very short throw. So if you could hear that. And then you can see this is the 0.9 millimeter, so it's a really thick lead. Probably the 0.7 and 0.5 would have been more popular back then. There's really not a whole lot else to show. I'll take the end off here, and you could see the pencil, the click mechanism. That's really, obviously the button comes through. It's a simple design, really effective, really great mechanical pencil. If you're into higher end drafting pencils, again, I bought it to round out my series, so I really have not used this one at all, hence the condition. And let me see around my desk, I think I have something else. Oh, here's a Rotring 600 roller ball that has gotten a lot of use. You could see the texture is pretty much gone. Although I don't know if this ever had as heavy a texture as the pencil did. On the knurling, you could see the texture is really worn down. That's just from day-to-day use. The pencil, it doesn't have a cap, but from the wear, you could see that the click here is really worn down, and even the knurling here is just a lot less defined than it was. And kind of some of that is just from this rollerball needs a cleaning, but you can tell the difference between a mint condition pen and a one that's had a lot of use. From size comparison, the pencil is definitely a slimmer design. Let's see if I can get a good comparison. Definitely a lot slimmer. Again, these are both authentic Rotring 600 old style models with that knurled grip. These are not Newtons. But yeah, that should be it. If you have any questions, you can hit me up in the comments. But this is the Rotring 600 old school knurled grip original pencil. Thanks for watching.